Just walk us through what we know.
So we know that the Supreme Court is scheduled to hear this in November, which could mean that they are going to fast track this decision, which means that businesses and countries could get a lot more certainty than having to wait till the next Supreme Court cycle of decisions, which, the big ones come out at least in the summer. This covers essentially all of those Liberation Day tariffs. So those are the tariffs that are on specific nations. It does not cover things like steel, aluminum, those sectoral tariffs. But this could have massive implications. If the Supreme Court decides they are not legal, then there is the big question of what happens to all of the tariffs that have been paid over the past several months. These are, billions of dollars, and getting that back to each company could be a monumental task.
So rebate is where you're going in that world. Can you tell our listeners and viewers tonight, Laura, that will be the end of this story, that there'll be a final up or down on tariffs coming out of this White House, or will the administration simply be able to rewrite the cause or the reason for the tariff and start this all over again?
It is very likely that they will go back to the drawing board. The White House has said it is already looking at other authority to pull. They tapped this sort of emergency declaration, but they have other ways that they may be able to go about that. It may not be the same size and scope of tariffs, but Trump has committed to tariffs as his signature policy issue. He's not going to back down just because of one Supreme Court ruling that doesn't go his way.